from Bali, day 3. This is my breakfast situation. This is Diana's breakfast situation. We are headed to Uluwatu. We've got an hour drive there, and we're gonna spend just the whole afternoon, evening on a freaking daybed. I've decided to take a proper day off, so see you there. Diana and I have arrived at Sunday's Beach Club, but there's a little bit of a waiting list because we didn't book, silly girls. But honestly, not mad about where we're waiting. She's over there in a daybed, and we've just ordered cocktails, and we're waiting on some food, so just gonna relax here. They said it could take up to like an hour or 2, so to be honest, I'm not mad. I'm just gonna tan here. Our food's arrived. I ordered some pork ribs, I believe, and Diana got crab linguine. Yes. I can't order pasta or pizza because I will be even more bloated than I already am bloated, so we're sticking to rice. Let me try it.
You need to try this.
Welcome to my mukbang. I have crab linguine that I'm trying out. That's hectic. Oh my god, this is so tender. It literally is falling off the bone.
The food here is so good.
My soul is so happy. Hello.
We're in Uluwatu, Bali for a business trip.
We actually never spoke about, I don't think I've spoken about why we're here in Bali. So I thought I would introduce you properly to Diana, who is here. We're here for business to shoot her second collection for her brand, DK Accessories. It's also my friend, my business partner, and a client, and my client for my business. And my bae. She's all of the above. We're at Sunday's Beach Club, but there's a little bit of a wait list to get down where the beach is. But honestly, this is where we're waiting. Like, who can be mad? We have a cocktail. Cheers, darling. Cheers. We're having a food. We could be here for like an hour maybe. Hopefully. Not that long, but
Also, I'm not mad if
I'm not mad because we'll be doing exactly what we're doing down there anyway. But we'll definitely be here for sunset.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a good while, so I'm gonna make the most of it.
How do you feel about this trip?
Honestly, it's like I only came back from the Philippines like a month ago.
She's crazy.
And
We booked this trip
like,
3 weeks ago.
yeah, literally like a week after getting back into Melbourne, I was like, I cannot stand being here. I need to leave.
It's cold and depressing.
And Jane and I, we're enablers. So any idea that we have, if I go to her and I'm like, I want to do this, she'll be like, yes.
Can I do it with you?
We're doing it together. That's how we got to Bali.
Explain how we managed to make this trip a business expense.
So we organised a photo shoot for DK at one of the villas next weekend. Our flights and accommodation has been tax deductible. Photo shoot is a business expense. And to get here, we obviously need a place to stay. And we also need a way of travelling. So that is all considered a business expense for the photo shoot. Now, for us, if we're also talking business while we're eating, and either blogging or talking.
We're having a
business.
meeting right now. So this is
Exactly.
considered a business meeting because we're talking about business.
Exactly.
It's also, another thing I wanted to add is everything that we're doing here is for marketing / personal branding, which all benefits towards our separate businesses. So as long as we can prove it, like for me, I've obviously started my YouTube channel and I'm very active on my personal Instagram and business Instagram, you know, showcasing my lifestyle, etc. All of those things is towards marketing
Exactly.
and to the benefit of, you know, bringing in more revenue and sales into our businesses. So
Absolutely. And I'm here scoping out wholesalers for manufacturing reasons. So everything that I do is considered a business expense here. So
we're not even lying. Like,
not even lying.
this is
This is the life we manifested.
it's achievable. You just need a vessel, which is a business, to work around the lifestyle that you want to live.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, I've always wanted to travel and work. And like how I was back then, when I first started dreaming about this, I thought,
When was then? How old were you?
I was 18, so I was freshly out of school. I hadn't traveled the world. And like, my knowledge base was like very just singular, a single paradigm. And so, but my intention was always there. So, however I acted, it was kind of like trying to figure out a way, a pathway to get this lifestyle that I wanted. Somehow, with applied focus and effort, we've made this a reality. And it's just the beginning for us. Like, this is we've been friends for like just over a year. This is our third trip together. We've business together. I've created my business since being friends with her, and she's onboarded me as a client. And we're also best
We
friends.
just make things happen.
Exactly.
Anything is possible. You just have to be smart about it. And one of the things that Diana and I do really well is we actually invest in ourselves. We invest in advisors. We invest in mentors who can teach us about these things.
Yes.
I think we've come a really long way, especially you were talking to me about wealth mentality and abundance mentality. And you have grown so much in that regard over the last year.
It's really about like the conversations that you have to be able to discover the things that you need to know in order to do the things that you want to do. Years ago, the people I was surrounded by, we weren't having these kinds of conversations. And so, because that was my reality, I couldn't have pictured me being in this position that I am now. But that changed when I started changing the people I surrounded myself with.
And who was that? Screwed.
No, I think you already know. Like, you have been a pioneer in the, I guess, the massive shift
Dude.
that I have
The growth?
experienced.
First of all, I met Diana. She was depressed in her job. And DK was
Wasn't
just
even
a thought in her head. And I've fully watched her go through all the fears and the discomfort of bringing this vision come to life. And I have been so, you know, it's been an honor to be a part of your journey and for you to trust me to get you to where you are today.
Yeah.
And to be so highly involved in like how you executed everything. It's really like surreal to me.
But I also feel like it's been like a pillar in that like building up of the empire, because like for me, I didn't know what my weaknesses were until my mind expanded and I was kind of exposed to like other realities. And so having Jane there to be like, to have her strengths, which are my weaknesses, we complement each other so well, and it gives me,
That's so true, actually.
yeah, it really is. and it gives me so much more confidence to be able to execute because I know I can rely on her.
Yeah.
And she gets what I'm trying to do.
I get your message, and I also get your visual vision.
Because like for me, I'm so out of practice with expressing my creativity that it's taking me a little bit to kind of like get used to becoming creative with my ideas. So when I can't fully translate what my idea is, I just tell Jane and she fully brings it to life. And I think that's where your business is so valuable because like that's your mind.
Yeah. That's great. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
It's a little TED Talk.
On to our second cocktail. What do you have?
I got 2 margaritas, I've got a pina colada.
And I have a sex on the beach. Cheers. Oh, I've never had a sex on the beach. That's nice.
While watching the sunset, Diana and I took some time to reflect on how much we've achieved in the last 7 months of the year and wrote down some things that are holding us back and some things that we want to set free and let go. For me, it literally has been such a crazy year. I was in Bali exactly 7 months ago, and my life could not be further from what it was back then. I'm so proud of how much work I've put into my internal personal growth over the last 6 months. I started going to therapy and actually healing myself, and it's made me become such a better person as a whole. And I am also so proud of how far Diana has come in her business and in her personal development as well. I am so proud to be her friend, and this night we did share some incredibly vulnerable and intimate things with each other, and honestly I am so grateful to have her as a friend and to be able to share such a beautiful experience with her in beautiful Uluwatu watching the sunset. I am so blessed for this life and I am grateful every single day. So we're gonna go burn all the shit that we want to let go of. Did you? To set it free. Diana and I just got home. We are just getting ready for bed and showering and freshening up, but we had such a beautiful day at Sunday's Beach Club. It was so nice to sit down and reflect and just have some really, really solid conversations. But this is a long vlog, so I think I'm gonna make one whole vlog out of this day, and I'll see you in the next vloggy. Make sure you follow me on the socials, like, comment, subscribe, share. It would mean the whole world to me. And see you soon.